little bit more attention to, and I'm really talking to myself, because this is the first thing you see. When you could put this over basically pajamas if you wanted to. I'm not advocating to go out in pajamas, but when this is what you see, everything else, it's like your first impression, making such a great impression. It's the classic trench coat.
Yes.
This one is water resistant. It is machine wash, tumble dry, and it's that polished designer look. Full outerwear piece, yes, for less than 100. Less than 90, less than 80 for one time only. That means the price goes up at the end of the show and won't be this long again for the next 3 months, which takes us into September, which is exactly when you're going to need this. But you're going to need this right now if it's a little, you know, drizzly outside.
Are you kidding? Don't even,
Jackie,
everyone always needs, you always need a little trench coat like this.
Jackie is 5'9", by the way. She's wearing it in the large. It comes in extra, extra small through 5X with a length of 33.5 inches to 40 inches. It has a removable hood, and you can even take the self belt off if you want to. This color is called Desert Sage, and I love it. And then here, we'll show you the liner in just a moment, but it's this. And then that matches back to a dress, matches back to that silk charmeuse blouse we had earlier.
I'll open this while you show the other colors, because it will take a minute.
And then this is taupe. I'm sorry, I buttoned it up. I don't know if you meant to do
darling, that taupe with that black and white print inside.
That's what Jackie's in.
Is that the most classic trench coat color, or what? Yeah.
And then this one is dark indigo.
The girl.
Yes.
I mean, that's the one. For me, that's really the one.
I know. I can't decide. I really love all of them. I love the classic trench. Like, you go back into movies in the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, 30s, 20s. A woman in a trench coat is so gorgeous. It's always appropriate. And this one has those performance features too, of being water resistant.
Totally.
And you can throw it in the washing machine. So again, no cost of ownership for a coat.
And like, you know, like you put it on the chair. Wait a minute. I guess there's one more button.
It's that
but
inside.
I mean, you throw it on the chair when you get to the restaurant and you do that, and everybody goes, oh, really? Where'd she get that?
Or you're walking down the street and the wind blows, it opens a little bit and you see that interior lining. I mean, this is...
But I digress, because the fabric is so wonderful. It's like one of those refined kind of denim weaves where it has like a kind of a white warp, I'm guessing, which is what gives it that gorgeous kind of like iridescence. It's like an iridescent fabric. That's
especially,
you know, honestly,
in the indigo.
Denim is constructed like an iridescent fabric. It has a white warp and usually different color fills. And when you do that with a more refined yarn like this, it comes up as almost like, you know, like this kind of extra special kind of denim-y, iridescent.
Look at that, you see it there.
You see it there, right? And it feels so incredibly silky and buttery. It's like, wait, can I just tell you one thing? A long, long, long time ago, I had like the first sort of like high-low fashion show where I made like couture clothes for Bergdorf Goodman, and then I made like really inexpensive pieces for different places that I had licenses. And one of the things I did was a little denim trench coat like this, which was, you know, it wasn't thousands of dollars, but it certainly wasn't.
It certainly looks like. Well, yes, it was not $77.99.
$300 or $400, right? As opposed to what I showed it with, which was like this navy blue like lace skirt and like some kind of like $12 T-shirt or something like that, and this $300 coat. And that coat was in Vogue, right? It looked so much, and they shot that whole thing for Vogue.
This coat could be in Vogue. I mean,
this coat should be. I mean, like. Talk Holly Golightly. You talk anybody who ever wore a trench coat. You talk, you know, Casablanca. Any of those things. You know, Monica Vitti, Anouk Aimee in a trench coat in La Dolce Vita, whatever it is, right? There's always a little bit of a trench coat, and now you have these gorgeous colors. Are you going to put this one on?
Yeah.
No, I love it. That's such a good idea.
300 orders have been placed. I am in love with this. I was in love with it when I saw it.
Me too.
It matches back to a dress. I'm going to go grab that for you. But here's why I love it. I'm 5'2", by the way, in the extra, extra small. I normally wear an extra small, but this is what was on the rack and I had to put it on. I think it fits beautifully. I might even do this size. I don't know. If I wanted to wear something more in transition, where
probably
I'm doing
get it
like,
one size larger.
Yeah, well, no, I would get my regular size, which is one size more than this, which is an extra.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So I would get my regular QVC size.
Right, because this is now extra, extra small that you have on. Right, I gotcha.
I mean, that's how you do, if you want to pop
So
the collar.
good.
It has kind of like an oversized collar too,
Yes,
right?
it does. I mean, my favorite thing in terms of a belt, if you were going to belt it,
Right.
is, you know, the idea of
Oh,
doing
yes,
a
teach
half
me.
belt, I mean, a half bow. That's very Maison Mizrahi, darling. Maison Mizrahi.
And
That's
then
really
you
good,
turn
right?
around
Yeah.
and it gives you this shape. Look at that nice wide loop.
Belt loop in the back. Everything about this, I mean, to the point where like you can take the collar off.
Right.
I mean, you can take the hood off.
The hood
right?
off, yep.
And so then you would just have this extremely sophisticated looking, you know, trench coat.
It just buttons right off,
It just buttons
right?
right off, yeah. Which is a feature of coats that
Okay, wait.
I've always done button off hoods, and I just love the way it looks, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna pick this beautiful dress that's coming up. This
Yes,
is on sale.
yes.
And this actually, this is what we did. We did our rack here so we can like play and have the whole show like
Mm-hmm.
in one place. But okay, look at this. You know
So
when you
great.
go
I mean, that
when you are
dress, girl.
dressed for a
Yes.
special occasion, and then it's raining out, and you're like, oh, I don't
Right.
have anything to go over this dress that's dressy enough.
Or it's like, you know, 62 degrees out, right?
Yeah.
And you're wearing something and you just need a little something to go over it. And it doesn't, the thing about this trench coat is it doesn't matter if it's evening or day or whatever it is. By the way, I unbuttoned the hood off this
Oh, look at
particular
that.
piece just to show you how incredibly like stunning and even dressier it becomes without the hood.
without
you
the
know,
hood.
without the duffely kind of, because the duffel hood is so chic.
Yeah.
And it adds something. But like I'm saying, if you're wearing this dress, let's say you're wearing this dress and you wanted to just kind of dress it up,
Right.
take the hood off. And you're just now in this kind of holly golightly little trench coat that you're
Yes.
just running around. You know, it's so chic, right?
300 orders have now been placed. It is a one-time only, meaning price goes up at the end of the show, not the end of the day. That will be 3 p.m. Eastern time. If you saw this in a movie, on a starlet, in a magazine,
Right.
and knew that it had the Isaac Mizrahi name on it, I would put it at minimum $350.
Me too. Could I just say this other thing, darling? It's like, you know, people who are just shoppers, right? Like me, okay? They see a piece like this and it's automatically in the cart, right? Doesn't matter where you're, it doesn't matter what time of year it is. Like right now, I think everybody's thinking, beach, blah, blah, we're going to the beach. It's almost 4th of July, hooray, hooray. I'm not necessarily thinking about a trench coat. But
Right.
if you're me and you see a piece like this,
At
you
a price
just
like
don't
this?
miss it. Well, I was gonna say, that's another layer on top of
Right.
it. It's like, now you're looking
Regardless
at
of
it.
the price, even if it was like-
Even if it was just right, because it's new today, right?
Right.
So you would go, yes, in the cart, truck out. But now, you know, it's like you will never find a trench coat. Like not like this quality with
I
this
know.
textile in this incredible, with the lining and the buttons and the button-off hood. I mean, look at
All the different ways to wear it. And then you
Look at Brenda
also,
Starr.
we're all kind of, you know, we're a little dressy. We're a
Mm-hmm.
little fabulous right now, I will say.
A little bit fabulous.
But you do, like I mentioned before, your outerwear is the first thing you see.
Yes.
So if I'm wearing like some jeans and a t-shirt and I put this over, all of a sudden it just sheiks out the look.
Yes.
So, but then that moment when I am dressed and I'm like, ooh, I have to wear a raincoat today.
Yeah.
I don't have anything. I either have a jean jacket or like a fancy
Right.
long coat. I don't
Right.
have anything to go with this dress.
Right.
Due to the weather, this is that for you, and then it's always
Or
there for
even
you.
not due to the weather, just due to the fact that like you need something to go on over the dress because you can't get in the limo with like a dress.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That
You have
happens to me all the time.
And then yes, no, but then you like can't walk into you have to have something to leave at the check, you know, the coat check, or leave on your shoulders or something like that.
Oh,
I mean,
yes, over the
A little
shoulders.
trench coat is just never going to be
Okay,
wrong.
wait, real quick.
you
Let's
know?
talk sizing. I am in the extra small. I should be in the extra small. I'm just
Right.
letting you know. I'm 5'2.5". This is the Desert Sage.
Gorgeous.
Then Jackie
Love that.
is 5'9". She's in the large in the taupe. And then Brenda's 5'8". She's in the extra small in that dark indigo, and I don't know which one I like more. I love them all.
I don't either. I mean, listen, darling, at $73 or with $77, like, don't miss this
Yeah.
because it's never going to be this low again, and it's
I
going
know.
away in like, what time is it? Like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
You
Just
know,
about an hour
make
and
the
a half.
decision. Pull the trigger. It's a very important decision.
That's right. It
A
is.
coat is not a joke. This is an important decision.
And it's less than $20 on Easy Pay.